What are we doing today? Today we're harvesting garlic. You know garlic is one of my favorite things. Let's go. So what you look for when you're harvesting garlic, see, I have a lot of brown here, a little bit too much brown. I waited a little bit too long because we just didn't have the time to get to it. What I prefer is, the tips are just starting to turn brown, but they're green along the bottom. That's what I prefer when to harvest garlic. Like these are a little bit too brown, but life got busy, so it is what it is. But these are perfect. See how they're starting to turn brown? There's Daisy May, and then they're nice and green at the bottom. So that's what you're looking for when to harvest your garlic. So when the lower 2/3 of the leaves have dried up and turned brown, the garlic is at its best. So see this one here, there's too much brown. But this one, it has brown and then it's going to the lower, but they're still green. That's when they're at their best. So you want to be gentle with your roots, with the garlic bulbs, because you don't want to damage them. So what we're doing here is we're just gently loosening the soil where the garlic is. You want to stay away from the bulb because you don't want to cut into it. And then you're going, look, Daisy May is helping again today. You're gently going to take that bulb out, really gentle. And then when it comes out, you're going to remove a lot of the dirt around the roots. I like to leave the dirt on because I find they stay fresher longer. And then you're going to take this and just let it sit out while you're harvesting the rest of the garlic. So I just want to say it's really important when you're cleaning your garden to not use water. You just want to take some of the soil off the garlic with your hands. Don't use water because then you set yourself up for mold. So you can see here we're just gently taking that soil off of the roots. Is that a nice big earthworm there? Oh, look at him, he's awesome. That means our soil is healthy. So you're just taking that soil off with your hands. Don't use water because once you use water, you're susceptible to mold. So I just want to show you how easy, when you loosen the soil around the garlic, how easy it is to take them out, and just to be, a little bit gentle with them. They're just so beautiful and you don't want to damage them. And you just look at how gorgeous those are. So once you loosen the soil, they're very, very easy to get out, extremely easy. That's awesome. Now what I like to do is I like to separate the smaller bulbs and the bigger bulbs because I want to use those large bulbs for replanting in September. So I take my prime bulbs, the nice big ones, and I use them to replant in September. And then I just use the smaller bulbs for eating. So you always want to take your premium bulbs and plant those in September. So once you pull out the garlic, you just snip it. I'm just snipping it about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 inches above the bulb itself. You can see there. And you're just snipping it because you just don't want to store all that extra leaves for nothing. And it makes it a little bit cleaner. So you're just going to snip it like that. Perfect. So just clip them, and then I want to show you these Enviro bags that I get from the grocery store. They're just made of cloth and they're dark, and I like to store my garlic in those. You can also use a paper bag. Anything that's dry and dark, like a cardboard box, a paper bag. I like these Enviro bags because every couple of weeks I go into my storage room and I just turn them over so that the air gets, equally all around the garlic, and it keeps them nice and dry and free from mold. And since I've been using this technique, I have my garlic from August all the way through to April. So I really like this technique of how to store them. I like leaving the dirt on the ends like this. They seem to store a lot better. Cutting off the leaves and putting them in these bags. Now again, you can use a cardboard box, paper bags, anything that's going to keep your garlic cool and dark. Now you don't need a cold storage, believe it or not. A nice dark closet or in your basement, under your bed, wherever it's a little bit cooler, you can store your garlic for the winter. So that's storing garlic. It's not hard, and garlic is one of my favorite things to grow because it is not hard to grow. Garlic is so easy. So this beautiful plant has keeping the pests away from my garden all summer long, and now it's going to give me so many nutrients for the winter. So you know, one of my favorite things is garlic. A job well done harvesting the garlic, and you have a great day.